Hey, good evening YouTube. Oleg here. Got another boot review today. And I must say it is a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday here in Central Florida. I got two packages in today. They were from my two favorite companies. But I'm going to talk about just one pair this evening. And that is this beautiful diesel boot from Grand Stone. In natural Chromexel leather. This is my second pair of the diesel boot from Grand Stone. The one pair that I've ordered a couple of weeks ago and reviewed already was the diesel in earth. I guess that's their version of the suede, rough out suede leather. Fantastic boot. This one is, I saw so many great reviews and other people talk this particular style up. And just, again, with my own experience of owning the Earth boot, just really had to go ahead and order another one of these guys. The style itself is fantastic, so I could only imagine that the natural Chromexel would look fantastic. So just got these in earlier today. They're still pretty brand new and fresh out of the box, but I already did put them on and wore them out for an evening out on the town. Went out to a brewery, had a nice dinner, walked around a little bit in these, and yeah, I'll tell you all about my experience with these in just a moment. But wanted to show you, in case you're curious, the box that these came in. This is the standard Grand Stone cardboard box that most of their shoes come in. This is the name of the boot, the style, the color, and then the size. And then on the inside here, we had a personal thank you card, which comes with all the Grand Stone shoes. Over here it says, if you have any questions, comments, please send us an email. We want to hear from you. Gives you the email address for Grand Stone. And of course the thank you note for purchasing a pair of Grand Stone footwear. And they always sign their thank you cards with the name of the person that does the final quality inspection before the boots ship out to the customers. This particular one is signed by Wyatt Gilmore, who is the founding member of Grand Stone. He's the CEO, and I guess his title is Chief Marketing Officer too. So, and then also here we have the Grand Stone promotional card. It talks about the initial fit. It's got the QR code here to join the forum discussion, which is pretty neat. There's a packing slip here. And this little guy that's included in with each of the Grand Stone shoes that are shipped out. It's a little baggie that's got a really cool little shoehorn here. That's also a bottle opener. And it's got a little hole here that I guess this can be used as a keychain. And then also there's a spare set of laces. So the laces that came with the boots are rawhide leather, and then these are the I guess the wax cotton laces. So depends on the preference. They give you both, which is great. And then of course the boots did come in these bags, the shoe bags, which are really nice for travel, for storing them. If you're going to be wearing them once in a while and you just want to put them somewhere and have them stored in a nice area and secure place. So the shoe bags are fantastic for that. And just some cool paper with shoes and shoe trees and so on and so forth. So this is the packaging. Just in case anybody cares to know what it looks like. I think presentation has a lot to do with the product. I think Grand Stone really knocks it out of the ballpark with the way they package their footwear. So I want to talk to you about a few things. Obviously, with Grand Stone, the company is relatively young. Started in 2016 by Wyatt Gilmore. So far in the few years that they've been around, they've enjoyed a pretty good degree of success. They've come out with a few select styles of footwear, both shoes, dress shoes, casual shoes, and then boots. Everything about their brand that I've seen, that I own to date, and I own several pairs of their boots. I think their boots are just absolutely gorgeous and really well built. Everything about their products just screams quality, longevity, and just awesome, authentic craftsmanship. When these come out of the box, they just look incredible. They smell incredible. You know, there's a part of me that always kind of cringes about putting them on for the first time and getting those few creases in, but that's, again, you know, that's just I guess the you know, the sassy part of me. I don't want to ruin the pristine condition of them, but then again, that's what the boots are meant for. They're meant to tell stories and look rough and amazing, and that's what happens with these. Once you wear them, the longer you wear them, the better they look. These are made on Grandstone's proprietary Leo Last. Most of Grandstone boots are built on Leo Last, with the exception, I believe, of the Chukka, or I'm sorry, the Chelsea boot. The Chelsea is built on a UK Last, which I don't yet own those, but I probably will in the near future. But the recommended sizing for these is to go down half a size. For me personally, because I have a lower volume foot, I actually went down a full size from my dress, shoe, and sneaker size. I'm a regular 10D on a Brannock device, and with these guys, I actually went to a 9. I originally went with a 9.5, and they fit, but they were a little loose, so I got in touch with Grandstone and discussed my particular situation and thought that it is best to go with a full size down from my regular dress shoe size. So these are size 9D, and they fit fantastic. They're not too snug, they're not too loose, and based on my experience of wearing other Grandstone boots, you know, once you wear them for a while, they really do mold to your foot. I don't want to say they shrink, but they definitely become more form-fitting. And the other couple pairs of Grandstone boots that I own, the Diesel and the Ottawa boot, they all fit fantastic, and they're the same size, 9D. They are made on the same Leo Last as this particular pair right here. So as far as style of the boot goes, the actual style of this particular boot, this is Grandstone's take on a regular plain toe boot. It doesn't have any stitching on the toe. It looks pretty straightforward, and just like its name sounds, plain toe. It's rounded, but it really does have a fantastic silhouette when you're wearing these with either well-fitting jeans or khakis. I don't know about wearing these necessarily with like dress pants, like a formal outfit, because the hardware here and just the overall style might be a little too rough and tough for a super formal occasion. But you know, business casual and you know, anything above that, I would say you definitely could get away with sporting these. They're just really handsome, fantastic boots. They do feature Goodyear welt all the way around, 360-degree Goodyear welt, which of course renders this boot resolable at any point in time. The soles that are on these is just a standard Dynite-like rubber. It is not Dynite, it is Grandstone's proprietary rubber, but they do provide pretty good traction, slip resistance. You know, Grandstone does not recommend wearing these out in the snow and ice, and you know, they're not completely slip resistant, but they do provide pretty good traction. And you know, in case it's raining outside, or maybe it's just slightly slick, you know, it's not gonna, you know, you're not gonna be falling down all over the place. So I think this is a pretty good outsole. you know, renders this boot wearable in just about any season of the year, my opinion. Again, I live here in Central Florida. You know, we have wall-to-wall sunshine more days a year than not, but also, you know, it rains here a good amount of time as well. So just something to, you know, keep in mind. I've not yet worn this particular pair in the rain, but I have, I do own, again, same pair of boots with the same sole on them, and they handle just fine. Haven't had any issues, any concerns in that regard. Well, we talked about the fit. Again, I think, you know, different people have different opinions on how these boots should fit. Personally, I went down a full size for my optimal fit. Again, I'm a standard 10D on the Brannick device, but depending on the brand of boots, I'm kind of all over the place. Some people claim that, you know, they are true to size. Some people claim that they need to only go down half a size, and it's across brands. Personally, again, depending on the brand, I'm as low as 8.5D in Red Wing Iron Rangers. You know, I am a 9.5 in Thursday boots, and I'm a 9 standard 9D in Grand Stone. So just depending on the brand, my style, my size varies up to a size and a half actually for my standard Brannick device size. You know, talk about the pricing. So these guys, I believe when I got them, the retail on these is $340. They are not the cheapest boot out there, but trust me when I tell you that you are totally getting a bargain with these. They're worth every penny that you pay for them. You know, these guys, I mean, their boots are made extremely, extremely well. There's very little, you know, you inspect the boot, you know, first time when it comes through the door, and there's just nothing that jumps out at you. I mean, these are just pristinely made, pristinely stitched. There's no loose grain leather, no loose stitching, no loose threads. And there's really no reason why, with proper care and attention to upkeep, these should not last you, you know, 8 to 10 plus years. I mean, all depends on how heavy you wear them and how you take care of them, but this is a solid pair of boots. If you are a first-time customer, Grand Stone does offer a special promotional $25 discount code in exchange for providing your email address. You type in your email when you first go on their site, and they do send you a code for $25 off your first purchase. So for guys like these, it'll, you know, knock them down to about like $315 or so. And then depending on what you want to do as far as shipping, standard, you know, ground shipping is free. And then there is an option for 2-day air and then next day air. And I believe those are $15 and $30 extra. So just depends on how urgently you need these. If you have a special event that you're planning on using them or wearing them to, you know, those options are available. But again, these ones were $340. I paid a little less than that for them. I look forward to many, many years of good, productive wear and use of them. I look forward to the adventures that I will go on in these. And, you know, I think the beautiful thing about the natural Chromexel leather is it ages extremely well. I have other boots in natural Chromexel leather, and they, even after a few wears, they start to develop this really nice patina, and you know, they take on a really cool, unique character that just looks awesome. So you know, a couple of closing remarks at the end of this video. I just wanted to share my my personal experience of dealing with Grand Stone. I think they are a small team. They're a relatively new player on you know, in the scene of boots. They have some ties to Alden boot brand. If you want to know a little more about that, go on their site and read their story. I think they have a really, really cool story that kind of talks about how Wyatt got started in the business and, you know, the years that he spent on the ground in China. I think it's just a really cool story that's very appealing to me anyways. You know, and then what's even more appealing is dealing with Grandstone customer service team. Every time I either went online to place an order, or I had a question about an order, or if I needed to get some, you know, care information for the boots, I was just consistently amazed by how quickly I got a response back to all of my inquiries. It literally feels like you're talking to one of your friends. You're just shooting them a text message or an email. Josh Lang, who is the customer service manager, he's one of the co-founders of Grandstone. He personally called me. I personally spoke with him on the phone. I discussed concerns that I had. He helped me out, pointed me in the right direction as far as fit, as far as quality goes. You know, they're just above and beyond awesome. And I honestly believe that that is a strong differentiating factor that plays in favor of Grandstone, you know, when you're comparing them to some of the other more, I guess, commercialized and more mainstream brands, be it Cole Haan or Sperry, or, you know, not necessarily even boot brands, but just, you know, bigger brands that have been around for a while. I think the bigger the brand is, they tend to kind of lose that personal human touch, and the fact that Grandstone can come out with just incredible, absolutely stunning products and still offer the degree of personal customer service that they do. I think that speaks volumes of them and of their brand. So that was my review of Grandstone diesel boot in natural Chromexel, aka Dune. This is a Dune style, Dune color, which is just Grandstone's proprietary name for natural Chromexel. $340. Discount code is available on their site. If you're out and about and you're looking for a fantastic pair of boots to purchase for this, you know, season and for many more years to come, definitely give these guys consideration. I personally do not think you will be disappointed in the least. They are just beautiful, sturdy, well-made boots. And as I said, I look forward to wearing them, going on adventures, and enjoying many, many years of ownership. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the content of this video, I've got a few other reviews available. Oh, hello, cat. Give me a thumbs up, and you know, stay tuned for more exciting reviews to come.